He laughs. He talks normally. He even pretends nothing has changed. But something has. And if you're paying close attention, you'll notice one small behavior that exposes everything he's trying to hide. Not words, not confessions, not grand gestures. Something far more subtle. And once you see it, you'll never look at him the same way again. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly where you stand in his heart, even if he never says a word. Why men hide feelings, psychology set up. Here's something most people don't realize. Men don't hide feelings because they don't care. They hide feelings because they care too much. From a psychological perspective, emotional exposure feels like loss of control to many men. When a man starts falling hard, he feels vulnerable, he fears rejection, he worries about changing the dynamic. So instead of leaning in, he acts normal. Same tone, same jokes, same distance. But here's the truth. The body can't fake what the heart already decided, and that's where the one behavior appears. The one behavior he can't control. It's not eye contact, it's not jealousy, it's not texting patterns. Those can all be controlled. The behavior he can't control is this. His awareness of you increases. Silently, he starts noticing things he never noticed before. Your mood shifts, your energy, your silence, and the key sign, he reacts before you speak. Let that sink in. Why this matters? Deep psychology. Psychologically, emotional attachment rewires attention. When someone becomes emotionally significant, the brain prioritizes them. The nervous system tracks them. Awareness becomes automatic. He's no longer choosing to notice you. His mind is doing it for him. That's why. He asks, "Are you okay?" before you complain. He senses when something's off. He adjusts his behavior subconsciously, even when he's pretending not to care. The acting normal illusion. Here's the dangerous part. To the outside world, he looks unchanged. But internally, there's conflict. He wants to stay safe, but he also wants to stay close. So he does both. He keeps the same distance, but increases emotional presence. This creates confusion for you. You think, is this in my head? Am I imagining things? If he cared, wouldn't he say something? No. If he cared a little, he'd say something. If he cares deeply, he hesitates. Micro signs you might be missing. Let's slow this down. Here are subtle signs that confirm the behavior. He remembers things you didn't think mattered. He adjusts his tone based on your mood. He mirrors your energy without realizing. He pauses before responding to emotional topics. He watches your reactions more than he watches the room. These are unconscious tells. He's not performing them. He's revealing himself. Why he doesn't confess, and why that's okay. Here's the part most people get wrong. They think silence means indifference, but psychologically, silence often means fear of loss. He doesn't want to say the wrong thing, change the balance, risk losing access to you. So instead of confessing, he protects the connection quietly, which leads to the emotional tension phase. This is the phase where the energy feels heavy, conversations feel loaded, silence feels loud. Nothing is said, but everything is felt. This phase doesn't last forever. It either turns into emotional distance or turns into emotional truth. And the deciding factor, your response. What he's watching for in you. He's observing one thing above all else: safety, not attraction, not availability, not pressure, safety. He's watching how you react emotionally, whether you rush or remain grounded, if you give space or demand clarity. If he senses emotional safety, His walls weaken naturally. If he senses pressure, he retreats deeper. What you should not do. If you want the truth to surface, avoid these mistakes. Forcing conversations, asking for labels too early, emotional ultimatums, over-explaining your feelings, testing him with jealousy. These push him back into control mode. Remember, he's already emotionally invested. You don't need to chase what's already leaning toward you. What actually draws him closer? Do this instead. Stay emotionally calm. Be present, not performative. Respond, don't react. Let silence breathe. Trust what you feel. When you remain grounded, his nervous system relaxes. And when that happens, words come naturally. The moment he breaks, there's always a moment. It's subtle. Maybe a deeper conversation, a vulnerable admission, a protective instinct, a sudden honesty. It won't feel dramatic. It'll feel inevitable, because by then, he's already been emotionally there for a long time. Final truth. Here's the truth you need to hear. If a man is trying to act normal while becoming emotionally attuned to you, he's not confused, he's attached, and the behavior he can't hide, his awareness of you, is the clearest proof of all. Trust what you're sensing, because intuition notices what words try to conceal. If this resonated with you, you're not imagining things. And if you want to understand emotional signals without chasing, forcing, or guessing, stay here, because sometimes the quietest signs reveal the deepest feelings.